Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today we are at Kansas City Municipal Stadium. Today's date is June 4th, 1969. We got a good American League matchup between the Washington Senators and the Kansas City Royals. The Senators come into this game at 500, 27-27, and at the moment, at 27 wins, they're about 8 back of Baltimore, and Baltimore leads the American League East. The Red Sox, they're only 2 back of the Red Sox for second place. The Royals come into this game, a record of 23-27, 4 games under 500, but they're only 4.5 back of first. Oakland does lead the American League West, but we're still in June. We're still in the month of June, so right now standings still don't mean much at this time until we get to the pennant race. So we got a good matchup here between the Sens and the R's, and hopefully we have a good game. Phoenix Knight Jeremy Brooks and Ben Witz joins us here at Municipal Stadium. The Senators historically won this game. The Senators had 3 runs and 8 hits and no errors. The Royals 1 run, 8 hits and no errors. But we all know Inside Pitch has a mind of its own, and we can all attest to yesterday morning's game, which I'm still recovering from. Inside Pitch always seems to go ahead and torture me sometimes with these extra inning matchups. But if that's the way the dice roll, that's the way the dice roll. Not much you can do about it. And we shall see what happens. And we'll find out. So, without further ado, I guess we'll get started here in this game. Starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals today is Dick Drago. He was the winning pitcher in the final game of the 1972 World Series on my network, and yet he didn't win a single game throughout the postseason, but he did win that one. However, Dick Drago, 11 wins, 13 losses, a save, a 3.76 ERA in 1969. Not 72. He had 108 strikeouts and 59 walks. As ESG2 joins us here at Municipal Stadium. So it's time to get ready for some baseball here at Municipal, and we'll see what the Senators bring to bat. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Senators will be the center fielder, Del Unser, a 286 average, 7 homers, and 57 RBIs. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Royals are the home team. A good crowd here at Municipal Stadium, hoping to see the Royals get a win. Municipal Stadium is a pitcher's park. Only 102 home runs were hit there and -1 to walks. That is all we will see. Let's go to the first pitch. Drago, 5-4. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 2-2. And that will start as a fly ball to center field. And Ed Kirkpatrick is going to go ahead and get there and make the catch. Next up will be the right fielder, Ed Stroud, a 252 average, 4 homers, and 29 RBIs in 69. He won that game. That was a commissioner's decision. Yes, he won that game at PSG2. Drago, 4-4 against the lefty. It's blank. Stroud, 2-5. That's a ground out right to the pitcher. Drago will go ahead and get that and toss it over to first. Two down. And now we will see the left fielder, Frank Howard, a 296 average, 48 homers, 111 RBIs for the Senators in 69. I believe he was their best player that year. And that's a pretty... Those are excellent statistics. I don't think anybody has a problem with a guy that can hit 48 bombs. Drago, 3-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-6, that's a range play at the park. Municipal, 6-4, that's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Joe Foy. His range is a 2. And he's got it. Nice play by Foy. It's a 1. He'll grab it and get up and throw to first and retire the side. Nothing across for the Senators, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Washington Senators today is Joe Coleman. Capable pitcher, 12 wins, 13 losses, a save, a 3.27 ERA, 182 strikeouts, and 93 walks in 69. 3.27 ERA, but 13 losses tells me they didn't give him much run support. Leading off for the Royals, we have the second baseman, Juan Rios, a 224 average, a homer, and 5 RBIs. Coleman will go ahead and pitch. Coleman, 2-2, strikeout 19, that'll be high. Rios, 4-2, and against a righty, it's a ground out to third. And that's going to be Ken McMullen getting to that, and over to first it goes. Next up is the right fielder, Pat Kelly, a 264 average, 8 homers, and 32 RBIs. Coleman, 6-5. Against the lefty, that's a walk plus 10, and that 17 is going to walk Kelly. So Kelly will trot to first. And that is the first walk given up by Coleman. Infield goes to double play. And now the third baseman, Joe Foy, a 262 average, 11 homers, 71 RBIs in 69. Kelly was a thief. He had 40 stolen bases, and he is not getting a steal here. Foy does get the hit and run, but Foy can hit the home run. I'm going to take that off and let him swing normally. Coleman, 3-5, strikeout, 13 will miss. Foy, 2-6, that's a fly out to center field. Del Unser will come in a little bit and grab it for the out. And next up is the center fielder, Ed Kirkpatrick, a 257 average, 14 homers, 49 RBIs. He's in center field for this game with lowest range. Thomas Bartlett joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Nothing on the 9. Kelly actually does not get the steal sign. He still stays put. Coleman, 3-5, strikeout, 17 is high. Kirkpatrick, 5-2, that's a fly out to center field. Del Unser again will get to that, make the play, and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk, no score after 1. Senators trying to get back above 500. The Royals trying to get closer to 500. We just started June, long way to go. Top of the second, leading off for the Senators will be the first baseman, Mike Epstein. He had a pretty good season himself. 278 average, 30 homers, 85 RBIs in 69. Drago, 4-2, strikeout 15, called strike 3 on Epstein. Caught him looking on that one. That'll be the first strikeout by Drago. Epstein stood there like the house by the side of the road and watched it go by. 1 out. Here comes the third baseman, Ken McMullen. Also not a bad year. 272 average, 19 homers, 87 RBIs in 69. There ain't nothing wrong with those stats. Drago, 3-5. That is a blank. McMullen, 4-2. That's a single. He'll hit that one past third. And he will have the first hit for the Senators in the ball game. As Ben Witz does say, Ernie Harwell, and that is correct. Next up is the second baseman, Bernie Allen, a 247 average, 9 homers, 45 RBIs in 69. McMullen stays where he is. Drago, 1-1, walk, 11. That's going to miss. Allen, 3-5. That's a fly to right. And Kelly is going to get to that and put it away. And here's the shortstop, Ed Brinkman, a 266 average, 2 homers, 43 RBIs in 69. McMullen still on at first, and he's going to stay at first. Drago, 6-4, walk, 8. That is ball 4. He does walk Brinkman on that. And now runners at first and second for the Senators. First walk issued by Drago. And that will bring up the catcher, Paul Casanova, 216 average, 4 homers, 37 RBIs in 69. Nobody's going. Drago, 4-4 against a righty, strikeout net. That is a 3 or a 6. That's a 16, actually. This Maryland 16. That's going to be too high. Casanova, 1-2. That's a ground out to second base. Anyway, that'll be handled by Juan Rios. And he will send it to first and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a walk. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Royals will be the left fielder, Sweet Lou Piniella. He had a very good year in 69 too. Pretty young Piniella, actually. 282 average, 11 homers, 68 RBIs in 69. No score, bottom of inning 2. Coleman, 3-4, that's at the park. Municipal, 2-5, that is a blank. And we're going to have a rare play with bases empty. So rare play. And that is a 53. It's a slow roller to the pitcher, Joe Coleman, who bobbles and throws wild to first. Resolved by rolling against the pitcher error rate once for each error chance. Well, Joe Coleman's error, first of all, does he bobble it? His error rating is a 7. The 15 says no. Does he throw wild to first? The 5 says yes. It's going to be an error on a throw. And the first baseman, Epstein, I think it's automatic. I believe it's an error on a throw. And Epstein's range is a 2. And he does prevent the ball from getting past him, but Piniella's going to be safe at first on the error. So that is going to be an E1 on Coleman. First error on the Senators in the game. They didn't have any errors historically, but Coleman will make one here. So Piniella on at first. David Vega joins us here at Municipal Stadium. And now we will see the first baseman, Bob Oliver. He's at first today. 254 average, 15 homers, 43 RBIs. Piniella had 2 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Oliver gets the bunt sign, but he's going to swing. Coleman, 4-5. That's a walk, and that 13 will miss. Oliver, 4-5. That is a ground out to short. 3-3 double play. 3-3-4. Second base. Pivot. Allen is a 0. A 1-4 is a double play. They got it. 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play hit into by Oliver. And that will erase the runners. I'm not exactly sure how you say this guy's name. Next batter is the catcher, Dennis Pepke or Pepka, not 100%, or Peepke, not 100%, or Peep, not 100% sure. A 111 average and 2 RBIs. He's the catcher for this game. Almost pretty much a call-up, but he was on the there. So I'm going to say Dennis Pepka, a 111 average here. So Brev says Papke. Papke, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, X. Coleman with the pitch. 4-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Papke, 2-2, and that's a ground out to short. That'll be handled there by Brinkman. And over to first it goes. And retires the side. No runs, no hits. There was an error. And still no score after 2. That's how you pronounce it. He's out. Yes, exactly. Top of the third. Leading off for the Senators will be the pitcher, Joe Coleman, had a 107 average and 4 RBIs in 69. Drago, 5-2 against a righty, strikeout 11, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Drago. Top of the order, here's Unser. Unser 0 for 1. Drago, a 6-6 against the lefty, that's a blank. Unser, 2-4, that's a base hit. Unser will get a single to left. And he gets his first hit of the game. The next batter is Stroud. Stroud is 0 for 1, infield double play. Unser did have 8 stolen bases. And he gets the steal sign, but a 9 and a 0. And Papke, a +1, a 10. I'm not going to send him at the moment. They're going to let Stroud hit away. Drago, 6-6 against the lefty, blank. Stroud, 4-4. That's a fly out to right. Pat Kelly will grab it for the out, and that is the second out of the inning. Next up is Howard. Howard is 0 for 1. Unser. And this time he's not doing anything. Drago, 6-5, walk, 15. That misses. Howard is a 15, but -1 makes him a 14, so it's too high. Howard 2-2, and he hits a fly out to center. And that's going to be Kirkpatrick getting to that easily. And it will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Senators. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Brian B. joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Next batter for the leading off of the Royals will be the shortstop, Jackie Hernandez. 222 average, 4 homers, 40 RBIs in 69. Coleman, 4-1. That is a blank. Hernandez, 3-1. Fly out to right. And that's going to be grabbed by Stroud. And Ed makes the play. And now the pitcher, Dick Drago, an 058 average and had a couple RBIs that year. Coleman, 1-1, strikeout, 18, struck him out. And that is the first K for Coleman. 2 quick outs. And next up is Rios. Rios is 0 for 1. Coleman, a 6-5 against a righty. That's a blank. Rios, 6-2. That's a fly out to right. And once again, it will be Ed Stroud getting to it. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. No score after 3. This is kind of how yesterday's game kind of started, low scoring, until we got to the later innings. We go to the top of the 4th. And leading off for the Senators will be Mike Epstein, and he's 0 for 1. Drago, a 1-2 range play. Epstein, a 1-1. That's a base hit past first, but it's a range play for Bob Oliver. At first base, his range is a 3. Nope, that's going to be a base hit. It'll be a single. So Epstein will go ahead and get the first. Leadoff man on for the Senators. Next batter is McMullen. And he got a base hit his first time up. Epstein had 2 stolen bases, and he won't get any here. Drago will go ahead. Yes, he should not try to fall asleep. Drago, 3-1, blank. McMullen, 1-4, base hit. That's a single into left field. Epstein, base runner 3, single to left -2. He'll only get to third on a 1. He won't. He'll hold at second base. So well-hit ball by McMullen. It's his second hit of the game, but Piniella gets that ball in quickly. Not Piniella, I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. Now Allen, the batter, he's 0 for 1. Runners at first and second now. Drago in a bit of a jam. Nothing on the 9. Epstein at second. McMullen at first. Drago, 6-1. That is a blank. Allen, 5-3. And it is a fly ball to left field. Once again, Piniella will make the play. That is out number 1. Epstein will automatically stay at second base. And now here's Brinkman. Brinkman walked his first time up. Again, nothing on strategy, though Drago does have a small pickoff rating. Drago, 3-1, blank. Brinkman, 6-2. That is a ground ball to short. 3-2-3. Second base. Pivot. Rios is a 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play. No runs and a couple of hits for the Senators. And a chance for them goes by the board. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the R's will be Pat Kelly. He walked his first time up. Coleman, 2-6, wild pitch, ball 1. 5-4 against the lefty. That's a home run result. Against the righty, Kelly needs a 7. The 13 is too high. Kelly, 1-4, and instead he's going to ground it to first. That'll be taken care of by Epstein, and he will take it to the bag himself for the out, 1 down, and Kelly knows he probably should have hit that one out. But he misses that one. And the next batter is Foy. Foy is 0 for 1. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Coleman, 3-6 against a righty, strikeout plus 10. That 11 will easily get Foy. Struck him out. That is second strikeout for Coleman. 2 away. And now here's Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick is 0 for 1. Coleman, a 5-2 strikeout, 1 swing and a miss. Strikeout, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. And we got no score after 4. And again, another rapidly moving ball game early. We go to the 5th. Leading off for the Senators will be Paul Casanova. And he's 0 for 1. Drago actually not having a bad game either. Drago, 2-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Casanova, 6-4. That's a fly to left field. And Lou Piniella will get it kind of shallow, but he'll make the play. And now Coleman. Coleman is 0 for 1. Drago, 3-6, strikeout, 13, swing and a miss, struck them out. And that will be the 3rd K for Drago. And now Unser. Unser is 1 for 2, singled his last time up. Drago, 5-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Unser, 6-2, and that's a single. He'll hit that one into center field. That will be a base hit. And that is his second hit of the ball game. And here comes Stroud. Stroud is 0 for 2. Unser had 8 stolen bases. He got a 1. He's getting the steal sign. And again, his chance to get steal base would be a 10. And 2 outs. I'll let Stroud hit. Don't run yourself out of the inning, although nothing really. XCS used to try it with 2 outs. Why not? XESG makes the call. On his way to second, a 1-10, he is safe. And he just got under the tag. Only because Papka has a +1 arm, and that's the only reason why he got it. Unser steals second base. Wow, some good managing in the chat here on this channel. Don't see a lot of great managing here in the chat in the other channel. Even the chat here in this channel does some great managing. The chat in the other channel just doesn't know what they're doing. Unser in second, and we'll re-roll the strat. And nothing happening here. Drago will go ahead and pitch. Drago, 6-3, blank. Stroud, 5-1. It's a ground out to first. That'll be taken care of there by Oliver. And he'll take it to the bag himself and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a stolen base. Got kind of interesting, but that is all. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the R's will be Lou Piniella, and he's reached on an error his first time up. Coleman, 6-6, home run chance. Righty, 1-19, 17 is good. But against a right-handed pitcher, Piniella needs a 6. Is that going to be good enough? Yes, it will. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Lou Piniella. Stadium cheers. Yay! That's also the first hit of the ball game for the Royals, as Coleman pitches 4 innings of no-hit ball, but Lou Piniella gets a home run, and it's 1-0 R's. So gets a big one here. It's Drago. I don't know. I've had people tell me it's Drago. I have no idea, Chuck. I have no idea. I got people telling me it's Drago. I got people telling me it's Drago. I don't know. Next batter is Oliver. Oliver is 0 for 1. As, of course, Chuck Rawlings, Matthew Stringer, and Clee baseball fan join us here at Municipal Stadium. Let's all enjoy a Fago. Coleman with the pitch. Coleman, 3-6 against the righty, strikeout plus 10. That 15 will get Oliver, and that will be that'll be an out. Fourth strikeout for Coleman, 1 down. Here's Papke. Papke is 0 for 1. How about Baseball Ref? Rabel says Drago. Okay. We'll go over what Baseball Reference says. Coleman, 4-3. Range play at the park. Dennis Papke, 6-1. That's a fly ball. That's it. No, that's a single. I said range play at the park. My bad. That was it. That is a single past second, but it's a range play for Bernie Allen. His range is a 3. That's a 5. You won't get it. That'll be a base hit for Papke. So he winds up getting a hit. Dick Drago says, if he hits a home run, he hits a home run. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 1. Infield a double play depth. Papke on it first, and he ain't going nowhere. Coleman, 6-2, range play. Hernandez, 6-5. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Del Unser. His range is a 4. And he can't get that one either, and that's going to be a single for Hernandez. Papke, base runner 2. Single to center, -1. Papke will only get to third on a 1. He won't. He'll hold at second base. So runners at first and second for the Royals as they got something cooking. And the batter will be now Drago, whatever. Drago's 0 for 1. Doesn't have to quite punch the original line. I know. Runners at first and second, only 1 out. And nothing happening on Strat. Papke and Hernandez stay put. Coleman will pitch to Drago. 5-1 against the righty. Strikeout, 9. Swing and a miss. Drago goes down. 2 outs. That's the 5th K for Drago. If he strikes out, he strikes out. Was that any better? Maybe not. Here's Rios. Rios is 0 for 2. Marginally. Strategy roll. That's a 2. Nobody's not going. Coleman, 4-2. That is a blank. Rios, 1-3. That's a fly ball to left. And Frank Howard is going to get to that. He'll make the play and retire the side. 1 run, 3 hits. A solo bomb by Lou Piniella. It's 1-0 Royals after 5. As somebody finally gets on the board. But we're here for your great magic and umpiring skills, not for your lack of acting prowess. Hey! Don't tell me you're not here for my great and acting prowess. Don't make me go into Shakespeare mode, which I did, by the way. I did Shakespeare. I did do Shakespeare in high school and high school guys, and I'm actually very good at that. But I won't. That's not what we're here for today. Let's go to the top of the 6th. Frank Howard leads off for Washington, and he's 0 for 2. Drago will pitch. Drago, 1-6. That's a walk plus 10. That 3 will walk Howard easily. And the Senators will have the leadoff man on. That is the second walk given up by Drago. If he walks, he walks. Here's Epstein. Epstein 1 for 2 with a single, infield double play. Why did I put Howard in play? He's on base. Let's see here. Nothing on the strat. Howard stays put. Drago will deal. Drago 6-1. That is a blank. Epstein 2-4. And against the righty, that's going to be a fly ball deep to right field because going back for it is going to be Kelly. He's at the track. He's at the wall. And he is going to make the catch. And that is going to be out number 1. One down. It'll bring up McMullen. McMullen is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. To be or not to be? That is the question. Absolutely. Strategy. And nothing on the 6. Howard stays where he is. And Drago will pitch. Drago, 2-3 against the righty. Strikeout. 17 is high. McMullen, 4-3. That's a base hit. He'll hit that one into center field. Howard, base runner 2, single to center, 0 adjustment. 1-2. He gets the third, and he does. Howard just goes ahead and gets there, and he will slide into third. And now the Senators got something going on. McMullen has his third hit of the game. He's 3 for 3. As Doug Hunt joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Here's Allen. Runners at the corners, and they are going to call the infield in and try to prevent the tying run. So runners at first and third. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Nobody moves. Drago will go ahead and pitch. Drago, 3-4. Error on a grounder. Allen, 3-2. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Bob Oliver, but his error rating at first is a 0. So he's not going to make an error. The infield is in. Howard's base running rating becomes a 0. He can't score. McMullen will go to second, and Dick Drago's actually going to come over and take the throw from Oliver, and that'll be out number 2. So a ground ball to first, but Oliver makes the play, and he underhands it to Drago to get the out. And now 2 away, and here comes Brinkman. Brinkman is 0 for 1 with a walk. Howard on at third, McMullen on at second, infield now back, and nothing on the 2, nobody moves. Drago will go ahead and deal. Drago, 5-2 against the righty, strikeout 10, that is high. Brinkman, 3-3, and he grounds it to second base. That'll be handled there by Rios. He's got it, he throws to first for the out, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a walk for the Senators. They let a chance go by the board. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Rest in peace, Abdul Dude Fakir. Oh, last surviving member of the Four Tops. The Four Tops, definitely one of the best groups. One of the best. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Royals will be Pat Kelly, and he's 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-0 ours. Coleman, a 5-3. That is a blank. Kelly, 2-6, and that's a ground out to second base. That'll be handled by Allen, and Bernie Allen tosses it to first. Next up is Foy. Foy is 0 for 2. Coleman, 6-6, home run chance, righty, 1-19. The 8 is good against a right-handed pitcher. Foy needs a 10. Does he give the Royals another run? Oh, yeah, that one's hit pretty high. That one's hit pretty deep. That one's hit pretty gone. Kaboom! Solo home run, Joe Foy. Stadium cheers. Yay! Pitchers Park, as I said, and the Royals now have 2 home runs tonight and now take a 2-0 lead here on the Senators. As Joe Foy gets one out, hits one out of there, and that was a meatball pitched by Coleman, and Foy turned that one into lasagna. And now the batter is Kirkpatrick, and he's 0 for 2. So Coleman's given up 2 bombs in this game. Coleman, 5-5, hit by pitch, 7. That just missed. Kirkpatrick is a 6, but no adjustment from Coleman. Kirkpatrick, 2-6. That's a ground out to second base, taken care of by Allen, and he will throw to first for the out. And now the batter is Piniella. Piniella is 1 for 2, reached on an error and had a bomb his last time up. Coleman will go ahead and pitch. Coleman, 6-2, range play. Piniella, 1-3. That's a double into center field, but going after that is Del Unser. His range is a 4. He's got it on the run. Side retire. Fly out to center field, and that'll be handled by Unser as he takes a double away from Piniella. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Joe Foy. 2-0 now after 6. Go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Senators will be Paul Casanova, and he's 0 for 2. Drago still has some left in the tank. They both do, actually. They both can pitch to 28 batters before fatigue. Drago, 2-6. That is a blank. Casanova, 2-6. That's a line out right to second base. That's gloved by Rios for the out. One down. That'll bring up Coleman. He'll bat. This is the 1960s, not the 2020s. Coleman is 0 for 2. He still has 5 batters he can face. That's why I'm keeping him in there. Drago, 3-5. That is a blank. Coleman, 2-2. Fly out to center field. That will be Kirkpatrick getting to that. And he'll make the play for out number 2. And next batter is Unser, who made a heck of a play earlier. Unser is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles and a stolen base. I'll bet Casanova had quite the black book. You would think you'd be right. Drago, 2-1. That is a blank. He's not tired. Unser, 1-2. Base hit. Hits that one past second base. Unser has his 3rd hit of the game. And now Drago is tired. They're going to say he wants to pitch. He's due to bat 4th in the 7th. Stroud is the batter. Stroud is 0 for 3, though. Drago pitching a shutout. Infield 2 outs. Unser had 8 stolen bases, and he will not get anything here. Drago will go ahead and deal. Drago, 2-5. That's a blank. Stroud, 6-2, and that's a ground ball to second base taken care of by Rios. He's going to go ahead and throw to the shortstop. Hernandez covering to get Unser, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Senators. They're getting base runners, but they're not getting runs, and the Royals are playing long ball. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be tomorrow night, and it will be June 7th. And we are going to take a trip once again back to the Mistake by the Lake. We got a good American League matchup tomorrow night as the California Angels will take on the Cleveland Indians. Tom Murphy will be going for the Angels. And going for the Indians will be El Diante. Louis Tiant will be going for the Indians tomorrow night. Good matchup. Tom Murphy at Tiant at Cleveland Stadium. Everyone should always watch a game at the Mistake by the Lake. That will be tomorrow night, the Angels and the Indians here on the network for June 7th. Bottom of the 7th here as the Royals have a 2-0 lead here. And leading off for the R's will be Bob Oliver. And Drago's not tired. Was Drago tired? Yeah, Drago is tired, but Coleman is not. Oliver is 0 for 2. So 2-0 R's. Coleman with the pitch. Coleman 6-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Oliver 2-4. That's a ground out to short. And Ed Brinkman will go ahead and get that for the out. Next batter is Papke. Papke is 1 for 2. Coleman 5-6. That's a range play. Papke 2-1. That's a double into center field. But Del Unser is going after it once again. His range is a 4. Not this time. That's a double. Dennis Papke and his 111 average is 2 for 3 tonight. He's got a single and a double. A 111 average and Dennis Papke definitely getting on base. The batter now is Hernandez. Hernandez is 1 for 2. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing happening on the 13th. Papke stays at second base. Coleman with the pitch. Coleman, 2-4, walk 5, and that is ball 4. He will walk Hernandez. So Coleman walks him. Dick Drago is the batter, but he will come out of the game as he has done his job. And that will be it for Drago as the Royals will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Royals is going to be Jerry Adair. 250 average, 5 homers, 48 RBIs. As Drago leaves with the win. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, 2-0 R's. As Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Coleman trying to get out of a jam here. Royals have a 2-0 lead on the Sens. Coleman, 5-5, hit by pitch, 6. No, that just missed. Adair, 5-2. It's a fly to left field. And Frank Howard is going to get to it and make the catch for out number 2. Papke will stay at second base. And now the batter is Rios. Rios is 0 for 3. Runners at first and second. Coleman trying to go ahead and get out of the jam. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Coleman will pitch. Coleman, 5-6, range play. Rios, 4-1. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Bernie Allen. His range is a 3. That he won't get, and that's going to be a base hit past second. Papke's base running rating will be a 3 with 2 outs. That will be enough. He will come around. He will score another run for the Royals. Hernandez will make third easily. Rios to first. It's 3-0 Royals. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Juan Rios. The next batter is Kelly, and that will be it for Coleman as they are going to yank him now. So that will do it for Joe Coleman, and they'll bring out someone else to pitch to Kelly. So new pitcher here for the Senators, and it is going to be Daryl Knowles. 9 wins, 2 losses, 13 saves, a 2.25 ERA. Knowles will come up to pitch here, and he can pitch to 6. And we'll see how long they keep him. So Daryl Knowles will pitch to Kelly here. It's now a 3-0 Royal lead. Strategy rolls are still on, nothing happening. Knowles will pitch. Knowles, 4-4, that's a blank. Kelly, 4-5, and against the lefty, it's going to be a fly ball to right field. Going after that, it's going to be Ed Stroud. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. If I had brought in a right-handed pitcher, that would have been a double. But because the managing here on this channel is just superior to that other channel, it's just a fly out. But a run does come in. 1 run, 2 hits, and a walk for the Royals. They have a 3-0 lead after 7. What a great manager's job by bringing in Knowles. A great call there. Absolutely, you don't see managing like that on the other channel. How many broken arms do you suffer patting yourself on the back? Not as many as the other channel guy does. We go to the top of the 8th. Frank Howard leads off for the Senators. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Royals need a pitcher. And let's see what's going to be. And yeah, they can get 6 outs out of him, maybe. Coming on to pitch for the Royals is going to be Mo Drabowski. 11 wins, 9 losses, 11 saves, a 2.93 ERA. He's got enough room to try to get a 6-out save, and he definitely can do it. So 3-0 here. Royals need this. Both these teams need this game. Drabowski will pitch to Howard. Drabowski, 1-4. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 4-2. And that is a blank. It's another rare play with bases empty. 56. Left fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolve as a D7 range play. Well, the left fielder is going to be Lou Piniella. His range is a 4. And he's got it. Makes the play. Check for injury to left fielder after the play. So he does make the play out there. Let's see if Lou Piniella's all right. Lou Piniella's injury rating is a 2. Only a 1. He stays in the game. And he's out. So Lou Piniella coming out. They say that was a heck of a play, man. And you also got us a home run, but we need you for the rest of the season. You are done. So we will have a new left fielder for the Royals. Remember, game day injuries only in regular season play. So we need a new left fielder, and it is going to be Mike Fiore. He will take over in left for Piniella. And I do got to make a change on him. So Fiore is now there, and he is a 3-0 plus 2. He's a 3-0 plus 2. So he's now in left field. And 0 is plus 2, 0 plus 3 plus 1. 0 plus 3 plus 1. That's how quickly you can do that. So Mike Fiore will take over in left field for the Royals. Well, that was a fly out by Howard. That went as a fly out to left. So 1 out. And the batter is Epstein. Sweet Lou is now sore Lou. Yeah. Epstein is 1 for 3. He's got a single. Drabowski will go ahead and pitch. Drabowski, 6-4. That's a range play at the park. Municipal, 6-6. That's a single plus to right field. Well, that ball is hit to Pat Kelly. His range is a 3. He's got it. 2 outs. Wow, Royals flashing the leather out there. A big-time range play in left, now a big-time range play in right. And now the batter is McMullen, and he's 3 for 3. McMullen has not been retired yet. Drabowski, 6-2. Home run chance, but that 15 against the righty's too high. McMullen, 6-3, and instead he will be finally retired. It's a ground ball to short, taken care of there by Hernandez. And that retires the side. Over to first it goes. And right now the Senators are saying, what do we got to do to get a run? We go to the bottom of the 8th. Royals still holding on to a 3-0 lead. And leading off for the Royals will be Joe Foy. He had a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. 3-0 in favor of the R's. Knowles, a 3-2 wild pitch, ball 1. 5-2, strikeout 13. That will be too high. Foy, 3-6, and that's a fly to right. And coming over there will be Ed Stroud. And he'll get it for out number 1. Next up is Kirkpatrick. He's 0 for 3. Knowles, 1-2. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 2-5. And that is another blank, another rare play. That's the third rare play of the ball game. Rare plays, bases empty. And that's a 54. Slow roller to the catcher who bobbles, then throws wild to first, resolving by rolling against the catcher error rate once for each error chance. Okay. Well, the catcher for the Senators is Casanova. His error rating is a 7. That's a 15. He does not bobble the ball. And that's a 12. He does not throw wild. So it's going to be a nice play by Casanova. And he will throw to first to get the out, 2 away. And that just goes as a ground out to the catcher. Cutter Historical joins us here at Municipal Stadium. And the next batter will be the left fielder, Mike Fiore. He took over in left field for the injured Piniella. 274 average, 12 homers, 35 RBIs in 69. Knowles will go ahead and pitch. Knowles, 3-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Fiore, 3-3, and that is a ground out to second base, taken care of there by Bernie Allen, and he will throw it over and retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Royals, 3-0 after 8. But will we see some ninth inning magic? 3-0 in favor of the Royals, top of the ninth. And leading off for the Senators will be Bernie Allen. He'll bat, and he is 0 for 3. 3-0. Mo Drabowski trying to get the save, a 6-out save. Drabowski will go ahead and pitch. Drabowski, 5-3 against the lefty. That's a walk plus 10, and that 15 will walk Allen. So he walks the batter. And next up is Brinkman, and he'll bat. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Drabowski will go ahead and pitch. Drabowski, 1-5. Wild pitch. The 20 is too high. Ball 1. 4-2. That is an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to right field. And getting over there is Pat Kelly. And he will get that for out number 1. Casanova due to bat. Question is, do I want him to bat? And he will not. Casanova coming back out of it. He was 0 for 3 tonight. And the Senators will go bring in a pinch hitter. And it is going to be Hank Allen. 277 average, a homer, and 17 RBIs. So I will need a catcher if this goes any further. So Allen on it. So Bernie Allen on it first. Hank Allen at the plate. Drabowski trying to go ahead and get this game over. Strategy rolls are off. Drabowski, a 3-6. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Does it end it? 3-1-2. Second base pivot. Rios is a 0. A 1-2. This ball game is over. No. Allen thrown out at second. Hank Allen makes it to first, and that's 2 outs. So it is a fielder's choice. And now the batter is Knowles, but we'll see a pinch hitter. Drabowski is tired, but they're going to let him finish it out. But Daryl Knowles coming out of the game. Senators will go to the bench once again. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Brant Allier. 249 average, 11 homers, 40 RBIs. So Brant Allier will pinch hit against Drabowski. He is tired, trying to get the final out of the inning. 3-0 Royals, top of the ninth. Fans here at Municipal Stadium hoping for a good pitch and going home with a win. Drabowski will go ahead and deal. Drabowski, 1-2 against the righty. Strikeout 8. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And the inning is over, and that's your game. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across except a walk. And the Kansas City Royals are going to get a win tonight over the Senators, 3-0. Pretty good matchup between these two. And well done here for the R's. And a nice relaxing game compared to yesterday, and I needed a game like this tonight. Final line score coming up. For the Royals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. For the Senators, no runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher is, who said Dick Drago was going to get the loss? Who in there in the chat said Dick Drago was going to get the loss? The winning pitcher is Dick Drago. The losing pitcher goes to Joe Coleman, and Mo Drabowski winds up with the save. What a great game here for the Royals, and they definitely needed it. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Who said it was going to be an automatic loss with Drago on the mound? I think Drago, I think his ghost just made you eat your words. Even though I butchered his name throughout the whole game. But I think he'll forgive me since he did get the win for this one, wherever his ghost may be. Since nobody's, let's see. Let me go through the chat and see who said Drago was a loss. It was ESG2. Dick Drago, loss for the Royals guaranteed. ESG2 said Dick Drago was a guaranteed loss for the Royals. Okay, so ESG2, tonight you get the Block Dragon. So somebody please give ESG2 tonight's Block Dragon. He deserves that. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Royals will get the win over the Senators, and not much tonight on the ticker. Only one game on one day. Well, let's see how the majors do tonight. June 4th, White Sox at Boston. White Sox 12-61, and that is 7. Red Sox 11-55. And that is 6. That's a win for the Pale Hose. Detroit at California. Detroit 11-31, and that is 3. Angels 7-51. That's 4. That is a win for the Halos. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees 5-21. That's 1. Twins 8-21. And that's 2. Just barely got it, but they did win for the Twins. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles 11-25, and that's 3. Athletics 9-36, that's 4. It's a win for the A's. Cleveland at Seattle. Cleveland 11-13 and 1. Pilots 6-61, and that is 5. That's a win for the Pilots. Houston and the Cubs. Astros 7-25, and that is 2. Cubs 11-36, and that is 4. That is a win for the Cubbies. Giants in the Expos. Giants 14-24, and that is 3. Not a bad idea, Brian B. Expos 6-15, that's 1. That's a win for the Giants. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers and the Mets. Mets been playing pretty well lately. Dodgers 4-21, that's 1. Mets 2-64, and that is 5. And my Mets get a happy recap. Padres and the Phillies. Diana rigged. Padres 8-26, and that is 3. Phillies 9-61, and that is 6. It's a win for the Phils. Reds and the Pirates. Reds 13-23, and that is 3. Pirates 15-64, that's 9. That's a win for the Bucks. Braves and the Cardinals. Braves 2-12, that is 0. Cardinals 6-64, and that is 6. The Cardinals are hot. They're right on the Cubs' tail, but the Mets are right behind them as well. On to June 5th, only one game. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 10-61, and that is 6. Astros 8-16, and that is 1. Another win for the Redbirds. On to June 6th. Pilots and the Orioles. Seattle 4-25, and that is 2. Orioles 18-61, that's 8, a win for the O's. Kansas City at Boston. Kansas City 7-26, that is 2. Red Sox 13-34, and that's 4. That is a win for the Bo Sox. And yes, every single one of those 4 people inducted in the Hall of Fame definitely deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. I had no problem with any of them. California at Cleveland. We have these two tomorrow. Angels 965, and that is 8. Indians 535, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Halos. Oakland at Detroit. Oakland 1042, and that is 4. Tigers 1311, that's 0, and that is a win for the Athletics. Washington at Minnesota. Senators 1044, that's 4. Twins 1431, and that is also 4. They go to extras. Let's see. Washington rolls a 1 plus 0. Minnesota rolls a 4. Minus 3 is 1. So they both have 1. It is a tie, which means the Twins will win it by virtue of home field. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox 731, that's 2. Yankees 956, and that is 6. A win for the Bronx Bombers. Pittsburgh at Atlanta. Pirates 652, 4 runs. Atlanta 1046, 5 runs. It's a win for the Bravos. Reds and the Cubs, as Chuck Rawlings says, double Diana Rigg. And by the way, she was a beautiful woman and a great actress, one of the best. Cincinnati 1342, that's 5. Cubs 1715, that's 3. That game belongs to the Reds. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 1144, and that is 5. Astros 916, and that is 2. Another win for the Redbirds. They are hot. Expos and the Dodgers. Expos 526, 2 runs. Dodgers 1134, 4 runs. A win for the Dodgers. Mets and the Padres. Mets 965, that is 8. Padres 141, and that is 2. Another happy recap for my Mets. They're also pretty hot. Philadelphia and the Giants. Phillies 422, that is 1. Giants 1016, that is 2. And a win for the G-Men. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 7th. We will be at the Mistake by the Lake, Cleveland Stadium, as the California Angels will take on the Cleveland Indians. Tom Murphy will be going for the Angels, and El Diante, Louis Tiant, will be going for the Indians. Should be a good matchup tomorrow night. Murphy and Tiant, Halos and Tribe, be there or be square. Doug Hunt, Sports Time Machine, David Vega, Chuck Rawlings, Brian B., Cutter Historical, Ben Witz. And let's see here, ESG2, Clee Baseball Fan, Phoenix Knight. And let's see here, Thomas Bartlett. And of course, always Jeremy Brooks. Thank you all for being here tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Kansas City Royals pretty much win the election over the Washington Senators. They win it tonight, 3-0. See you tomorrow night.